too. Sorry, I don't think my live chat was working for whatever reason. But hi everybody. If you're just tuning, excuse me, if you're just tuning in, I'm Stefan, and thanks for finding my show. We're going to be doing some free readings today. If you're new to me, hi. All my live shows are free, and I started this show really with the intention of trying to help other people freely in need. So, yeah, it's great to meet everybody new and everybody coming back. Great to see you, and yeah, thanks to everybody for watching, even the people who don't like me and still come back every week to watch. So, all right. All right. Hey, Ingrid. Great to see you. Ingrid, how are you doing? Ingrid, are we feeling good? Ingrid, I want you to tell me one thing that's going good for you, or better. Hey, Torador. Nice to meet you. I'm Stefan. Thanks for finding my show. Dayan XX. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Stefan. Where are you guys chatting with us from? Torador. Am I saying your name right? That's kind of an interesting name. You need help? Okay. Sometimes seems like it's getting better, but you're not sure. We're always sure. You know what, Ingrid? Sounds to me like it is, because you said not so awful. And remember, progress and growth isn't linear, all right? So, takes little steps, even me, you know? We all have good days and bad days. Oh, you're in South Africa? Very cool. I'm in New York. I'd really love to make it back out to Africa. My friend used to live out there, or he still does, I guess. I lived there for a little bit. I'm sure you know where it is. Do you know Cape Verde? It's off the coast of Senegal. I mean, technically it's Africa. Okay, Torador. Well, that's great. You said the city where dreams are made of? I don't live in New York City. That's not where my dreams are made of. I live in the Hudson Valley. I'm like 2 hours north of New York City. Truthfully, I don't, my own personal opinion, I like New York City. I go there somewhat often, not as often as I used to go, but New York City is no place for an empath. The idea of having to live there, that'd be like what my nightmares would be made of. I'm much happier with my 2 dogs on my 2 acres, surrounded by woods and trees and rivers and mountains. That's my dream. Okay, Torador. Your head and heart are not aligned. If I wasn't so strong spiritually out of necessity, really, I'd be totally lost. You want help with your head and your heart not being aligned? Okay. Torador, what's your name so I don't have to call you that? And it's great to meet you. Appreciate the question. Okay. Taurin, very cool name. Taurin, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, and they might be difficult to answer, but you posed an interesting question, and I can't promise you I can help. All I can do is do my best to maybe give you some perspective. Taurin, you said that you feel like you're very strong spiritually, but you also said your head and your heart aren't aligned. What does being strong spiritually mean to you? What does that even mean when you say that? And I'm not trying to brace you, but if you don't mind explaining what that actually means, being you feel like you're strong spiritually. Because I think for myself, one aspect I think is rooted in being in alignment. That's what I think, to me, that's what speaks to that. You feel connected to the energy greater than you. Okay, cool. Well, I really like that answer, and there's no wrong answer. Everybody has a different perspective and personal, convictions and an inner sense of knowing of what spirituality or their connectedness means to them. And I almost don't even like using that word, spirituality. I don't know, it just feels like I don't connect with that word personally, but anyway. Okay. Well, feeling like there's a disconnect, you said, between your head and your heart. I think that's pretty normal. And I don't think that per se. What do you mean a disconnect? Because I think that the disconnect only comes when we're trying to use one or the other for the wrong things, Like when, for instance, when we get a bad feeling about someone, but we ignore it, that's, I think, a poor, like a misappropriation of using one or the other the wrong way. Or for instance, we know we feel something right for ourselves. Like we know a job doesn't work for us, we're not happy, or we feel like a relationship or a person is not right for us, yet we ignore it and we, send it up to our left brain and start intellectualizing it and overanalyzing a feeling. That's, to me, the definition of not being kind of like aligned with our thoughts and feelings. All right, damn, you're throwing a lot at me, Torin. Keep in mind, we're doing a chat, and some things are not chat questions, okay? No, you don't have to apologize. It's just, I'm not here to give anybody fucking empty advice. I'd sooner tell you I don't have the answer or not say anything than mislead you, especially on something that feels nuanced, as most things are, guys, There's no reader that could possibly understand the depths of, like, a relationship that you guys had through a couple cards, Let's see what you need to know for advice. I don't know what you mean your uncle runs a cult, but Torin, if you ever want a private reading though, dude, I'd be happy to make time for you. Yeah, for everybody new, I do offer private readings. I do half-hour readings for $40 if anyone's interested. It's obviously off-air and it's live. We could FaceTime. I do offer 1 hour too, but what's the blockage for Torin? Hey Nadia, nice to meet you. I'm just pulling cards for Torin right now. Guys, I do my best to get to everybody. Diane, did I say your name right? Diane. I could pull cards for you next. Guys, I do my best to get through for everybody. But just please wait your turn. If I'm in the middle of a reading, I won't be able to obviously read your question. And if it's pressing and you don't want to wait, if you want to leave a donation through my Cash App, which is my video description, I will always move you to the front of the list to answer your question. So, all right, Torin. And Torin, it's nice to meet you, man. What can we... Torin, how old are you, by the way? You got the High Priestess. I would absolutely say it sounds like you're pretty tapped in to your energy. I'm kind of underselling that too. Wow, that's heavy, man. You know, this card, I mean, guys, I do a lot of readings. It's not a card that comes out super often, the High Priestess. It's one of my favorite cards. I think, let me get one more. I'm pretty clear on the blockage, yeah. Okay. I think for you, you doubt yourself. You doubt what you feel sometimes out of like convenience. And we all do that. Generally, I think the right choices, or things that we know are right choices to make for ourselves, those are generally not the easy choices. They tend to be things that can shake up our lives, whether it's making a decision about someone, something. I think you need to get into more of a rhythm of acceptance instead of questioning it. You know, for me, once I stopped trying to understand like the why and just accepting like what I was getting, like messages I was getting, and I just kind of started listening to that instead of trying to understand it. It kind of changed everything for me. I don't know what you're doing for work, but okay. Have you been thinking about working on something, or are you currently working? There's something new coming in for you that I think should feel like that should feel right. If it hasn't, you're an artist, okay. What's ooh. Ooh. You work with kids? I love that. You're a behavioral therapist? That's amazing. I love that, man. I think that's beautiful. This card's about soul purpose, Taurin. I think you're really on the right track. I think, damn. I think teachers and people who work with kids, I think it's probably the most undervalued. It's, I mean, in the States, to me, it's borderline criminal how undervalued it is by society, just in terms of how we pay them. Like we pay educators and people who try to help kids. It's almost crazy. You know, there's always like a quote that I think about that I think is so true. So the quote is, "It's easier to build strong boys than fix broken men." And it's so true. I mean, damn, how do you quantify the impact it has on the world to, you know, to make sure that like a child grows up with like the right education, the right values? It's everything. Also, I think you have some good karma coming in. Do you have a kid? Do you have a kid? Do you have a child? If you don't, I'm just trying to figure out if this is, okay. You said you want one? Well, don't hold your breath too long, my friend. I mean, damn, I got Justice, the Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles. That's pretty heavy. Dude, you have so much major arcana coming out. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Listen, just blind faith. Trust what you feel in things, okay? Let that be your compass, if you will. Are you do you have Scandinavian roots by chance? I keep getting all these runes popping in my head for some reason. Italian? Me too. Keep getting all these runes showing up. You just made runes? That's crazy. Okay. No coincidences here on the White Dog Tarot. Well, Torin, you know what they say about being Italian? You know, if you're under 5'8" and your last name ends in a vowel, you're probably Italian. Okay, that's weird. Well, it's not weird. Well, there you go, guys. I guess that's why I had runes in my head. Torin, in short, you make choices intuitively when it comes to things that speak to like your soul, people, things that like generate emotion, feeling, you know. As far as aligning that with like your head, your mind, mastery of your thoughts, we want to use this to problem solve. You know, when we need to make head over heart choices, you know, when we need to think outside the box. And if I was 7 years old, you definitely would have had me in your office if you're a behavioral therapist. Like, I gotta tell you, intuitively, you know, maybe it sounds like who's probably good to be around in your family and who isn't. So the head and the heart alignment is knowing that maybe there's people that you shouldn't be around and needing to make the rational choice about whether or not you want to keep having certain people around you in your life. So I'm not gonna litigate that too deep with you because I don't really know much about it, but if you ever want a private reading, I'd love to speak with you more or have you on the show for free. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad it did. It's what I'm here for, if I can. So yeah, please feel free to follow me on Instagram or connect with me through email. It's in my video description. Okay, Diane, I think you're next. Guys, sorry, I just go in the order that I have, so. But again, if you're not okay waiting and you want to donate to the show, I'll move you to the front of the list. So, and I have a Cash App link and Venmo in my video description, so. Hey dude, just tell me when to kick rocks. Could I get a little refill on this? Cool. Could I get a little, oh, you poured it out? Okay. Don't worry about it, it's okay. Hey Rachel, it's great to see you. I am doing well. Okay, Diane in South Africa. You want a Vice card? Oh, thanks, Torin. My Cash App is WhiteDogTarot. You should see it. It's in my video description. If you go to the top right, the 3 dots, and you click on description, it's the top of my video description, and it's also on in every video description on my channel. So, and that's really kind of you. I really appreciate you. Citizens where I really do free readings. I do. My show's about helping people freely who need it. Whether that's through tarot or Stefan advice. All right, Dan, what was your question? Hey, Danielle. Oh, thanks, Danielle. You're sweet. Aw. Thank you. Thank you so much for that donation, Torin. Yeah, guys, I'm here in New York, and I'm Stefan for everybody new, so. And when I'm not mobile streaming, I have a free caller show if anyone ever wants to call in the show for free for a reading. So make sure you subscribe. Sure, Danielle, you're coming to New York? That sounds great. Whatever the universe wants to show you, Dan, you got it. Oh, Clover, or excuse me, Diana, hang tight. I'll pull a card for you after, okay? No, you should stay. You were here second on the show. And guys, sorry if I forget the order. I do my best. And Torin, thank you for that donation through Cash App. Yeah, guys, like I said, I do my best to get to everybody. But if you don't want to wait and you want to leave a donation, I'll always move you to the front of the list for questions. So. Okay. Am I saying your name right, Dan? What is your name, by the way? I prefer real names over YouTube handles. this mean? Diane, am I saying it right? Am I saying your name right? Probably not. Hey Spanner, I'm Stefan. I'm in New York. Diane. Diane, are you in a relationship? Hold on. No, you're not. Okay. Did somebody, you were though. You're single and you were in a relationship? Am I getting that correctly? Not anymore. Who is this person? Ugh. Dan, I don't even know if I want to tell you about this. This doesn't feel helpful. Somebody fucked you over. Somebody, I think there was like a third party situation. It looks like there was someone else in the mix. This person, whoever this person is, definitely there's like another person in the mix. I don't know why. This person's sad. And in a lot of regret over this. And with that said, I would just pause to tell you this is just Stefan opinion. Who the fuck cares? Guys, regret is fucking cheap. Regret is so fucking cheap. Alright? I don't need to fuck up to realize like what someone's value and like who someone is to me. You know, I can usually see it the first time. I don't have to fuck it up to realize that. So I hope you guys all remember that. For anybody who wants to kind of sit around or wait for somebody to come back who's lied to you or cheated on you or fucking left you for someone else. I don't even want to deliver this. This person is thinking about coming towards you. Could be an air sign or a water sign. Doesn't have to be. Why is this helpful? Why does she even need to know this? Why is this helpful, Spirit? Are you a water sign or an air sign? Who is? Or air or water placements? Hey, Elaine. J.E. Glow. I don't know what that is. Fuck relationships, get a dog. You're a I have no idea what words you're using. I'm sorry. Okay. You're water, air. Okay. You are water, air? That's hilarious. I actually, by the way, I inadvertently just stumbled upon your masculine feminine duality, which is awesome. Just so you know, your masculine energy when you're operating in your highest self is King of Cups. Your feminine is Queen of Swords, which is kind of funny. Complete opposites. When somebody does you dirty, I think you tend to go into your feminine energy. Somebody who's can be very cold. You're also like a truth seeker. You cut through confusion. Very intelligent. I don't know why I just got this. This is so not relevant. I feel like sometimes you could possibly, like when you go to parties or you're at people's houses, for some reason you always go to their bookshelf to see what books they have on their shelf. That's kind of funny. Anyway, this person, whoever this is, they fucked you over, they know it. Maybe they're coming back to really help end this cycle if you feel like there's unresolved. I don't know. Who is... Okay, stay the fuck away from this person. All right? Stay away from this person. All right? Regret is cheap. I don't know how long it's been, but to be honest, I'm of the opinion if you are too much of a fucking coward to just apologize, like, soon after something happens. I mean, this person, and this is not a Stefan quote, I actually heard another reader say this, and I think it's a true statement. If somebody wants to come back, the apology better be as significant, if not more, than like the fucking betrayal or disrespect. Okay? So, because otherwise it just feels cheap and self-serving. Like, this is from like a place of guilt. That's what this feels like. So, it might not make you feel better. I don't know. Okay, good. So, I don't know why you needed to hear that, but I'm sorry. Well, if it makes you feel any better, clearly this guy's not living his best life, Diane. I mean, guys, there's always atypical situations, but my personal experience, and I think just everybody's, truthfully, when you're in a relationship with someone and they cheat on you or break up with you and immediately start dating someone else, whether both are true or one are true, guys, how fucking often does that relationship work out for that person or for us if we are the ones doing that? Never, okay? That's never anyone's happily ever after, okay? And it's why I always would recommend, and this is again coming from somebody who used to not operate this way and used to constantly go out trying to, sleeping with women to make myself feel better. It never works. You need to take time to yourself to heal. Otherwise, it's like a weird borderline codependent kind of behavior. All right? If someone ever did that to you, just know that it's very infrequent that person's gonna be a good, healthy, stable relationship, okay? So, and clearly this wasn't for him. So, hey, Dev. Oh, thanks, Danielle. That was sweet of you to say. That's very nice of you. Well, Danielle, not everybody likes me, but I appreciate that. Oh, thanks, Dan. Okay, Diane, let me pull a quick card for you. All right. Guys, I might, this place is closing up in a second. I might take like a little bit of a break. You're welcome, Dan. And Dan, please feel free to connect with me on Instagram, the White Dog Tarot. Yeah, guys, my email, my Instagram contact info's on, it's in every one of my video descriptions, and it's on my channel page if you guys want to stay in touch. Or if anybody would ever like a private reading, my pricing's in my video descriptions. So, yeah, this place might close in a few, so I might have to take a little pause and then do a second stream, or I guess a third stream in a little bit. So I don't want to overstay. All right. Diana, you're gonna be fine. All right, you'll be okay. 2 rough days that's normal. All right, find ways to make yourself happy. Do things that make you feel happy, emotionally full. Okay? I would probably imagine drawing is one of them. Guys, Diana's such a good artist. She always draws me really cute pictures of dogs, of my dogs. Find things that feel emotionally full for you, okay? Focus on things that make you happy. Diana, just for now, I'm gonna do that one card. All right? And I love you. I'm gonna be cheeky. I'm not gonna do a card on your past. You're 15. What do you want me to do? Pull cards on when you were 7 years old? Guys, Clover is the youngest White Dog Army collective member of my 3600. We let her in. I usually recommend that you have to be 17 or older for this show, but she's the exception. Diana, tutto bene, tutto bene, tutto bene, okay? Okay, Nadia, what's on your mind? Thanks for your patience, Nadia. Means all good. Dev, in Portuguese. Oh, sorry, that might be Brazilian Portuguese, Diana. I'm sorry, I forgot that you're in Portugal. You missed your interview today, Nadia. Why? Please don't ask me if they're gonna give you a second chance. Let me get a card for Nadia. Nadia, why don't you just call or go in tomorrow to try to explain. And don't miss your interview. What are you doing? Actually, I can't give you a hard time. I mean, I'm 37, guys. When I was in my 20s, I've essentially given up whole careers because I didn't want to wake up at 7. So I'm not here to yell at anybody. All right, I have to pull one card, Nadia, then I gotta go because this guy's trying to get out of here. We could do a second reading for you in a little bit, though. Spirit, what can we tell Nadia? Ooh. Nadia, you're gonna be okay. 9 of Pentacles. Nadia, you got the 9 and then the 10. All right? Your success is on the way. All right? Maybe you were supposed to miss it. Figure out and acknowledge what you're truly good at. And stay out of disagreements and conflicts with people. Okay. You might even meet somebody if you're not married already. Heavy earth energy. All right. Sorry, I can't. I wish I could spend some more time for you on that. Dev, I gotta split, man. I'm sorry. I know I'm not pulling cards on you for Christmas. Love you. You don't need that. Guys, just tune back in for my later stream. I gotta go for now, so. Yeah, please feel free to follow me on Instagram or through email. Bye, Rachel. And yeah, please feel free to connect with me. So, all right, bye, guys.